Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Paranautical Activity. Well, I say welcome back. This is actually the first official Let's Play, but the point is that the 1.2, I want to say, patch of the beta, yeah, it's 1.2, has come out, which has added a whole lot of stuff. Oh my god, this is way too loud. I'm going to turn down my volume after this room so that I can hear myself speak. But anyway, a whole lot of stuff has been added. There is a new gun, as well as 2 additional floors past the ones that I showed off in the interview. And if you only watch the first look, then there's a lot of new stuff. Alright, turning down the volume. Oh! They were not all dead. But anyway, there's also new songs. I already say that? There's like 2 new weapons, more bosses. They've randomized the bosses that you see on each floor, which I think will make things a lot more interesting. Because now you basically just don't want to see the whale. It's not going to be, you know, every single second floor you're going to miss a boss drop. Instead, you have a shitty boss drop every once in a while. But anyway, there's also new items. There's all kinds of new stuff. New stuff that I have not seen yet. And also, we're getting to that point where this game is actually legitimately very difficult for me. It took me a while. It took me like 2 hours of play to get through the last patch after I started playing it. Oh, fuck. There goes a hit right there. Simply because of the 2 extra floors, as well as some balance tweaks, like making the crossbow much less powerful. Oh yeah, they said the crossbow has been rebalanced again, so we'll see whether that's a good or bad thing. I'm not sure if that's going to finally make it not my favorite weapon anymore, or if they buffed it slightly to make up for the last nerf. We'll see. Ah man, this guy, I don't like this gun at all, by the way. This gun, piece of garbage. I think it's called Galaed's gun or something. And oh, get away from me, motherfucker. Oh, okay, that was close. I hate those homing bullets so much. But anyway, I'm looking to pick up a new gun as soon as possible. This gun's like gimmick is that you have to spin it up before you start firing it, but basically that just means that you want to already be firing when you walk into a room, which I don't find to be a very interesting mechanic at all. So I would like to get rid of this gun. That's the main point of that. But anyway, so this is going to be difficult. I don't anticipate beating this on my first try at all. It's been since the last patch, really, since I've had time to play the game, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that I haven't seen yet to uncover. So this can start being more like a legitimate roguelike Let's Play, I think, because of all the new content. It's going to be something that I'm vaguely familiar with, but there's going to be enough, you know, new and interesting stuff that it's not going to be a foregone conclusion whether I'm going to win. Not that it would have been last patch either, but last patch, it still didn't take me very long at all. It would have been like maybe 3 episodes before I ended up winning. But this one, I anticipate taking a while, so I'm going to finally officially start my Let's Play Paranautical Activity series. So I hope you guys enjoy it. By the way, if you still don't like know what this video is, or what this video game is, I should say, the game that's in this video is, this is Paranautical Activity, which is a first-person roguelike, very reminiscent of Doom and Isaac. I did a first look on it a while back, as well as an interview with the developers, so if you like what you're seeing here, and this is the first you've seen of it, I recommend checking those videos out as well. I'm having a lot of fun with this game so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they've done. I forgot to spin up my gun before this room, so I'm immediately penalized by having to wait a second before I can shoot anything. It's a very spammy weapon, I think, is why I don't like it. I very much prefer precision. I like the shotgun a lot. I even like the M4 something because the bullets travel instantly, which is a nice thing. But this is like everything bad in a weapon. I don't like the spamminess. I don't like the fact that my projectiles have to travel, but I can't like be precise with them and spend a lot of time aiming my shots. There's just, you know, a lot of them just miss. It doesn't suit my playstyle. I'm definitely not going to call the weapon underpowered or anything like that because, you know, certainly there's nothing wrong with it. It just really does not resonate with the way I like to play games like these. So we're going to be looking for hopefully a crossbow soon so I can see how that is. I like the rocket launcher a lot, or the grenade launcher, I should say, that shoots bombs instead of bullets. That's really fun. You can hit yourself with it. It's basically the Dr. Fetus of Paranautical Activity. Oh, there's also a new weapon that I'd really like to check out called the Trident. I'm not sure how that works. Is it a melee weapon? I don't know. There was a trailer of this update, but I opted not to watch it so as not to spoil anything for myself. So I'll be figuring out everything blind in this. I like the new soundtrack a lot more than I like the old placeholder songs. New gun, shotgun. Wait, no, M4. What is this thing called? This is Gilead's gun. This is M14. I like this a lot. Health box, bomb box. I have a feeling that those give me health and bombs respectively, so I'm going to leave them where they are. Man, having like low-level items like that taking the place of what used to be pretty much across the board, like what in Isaac terms would be like a 15-cent item, is going to change the balance a lot, because it's going to be, you know, you can walk into a shop and just see like, oh, I can buy some hearts, you know, instead of every single upgrade being like, oh, this lets you jump higher, this makes your bomb stronger, this is everything was a passive upgrade before, but now we can get some consumables in there. So I think that's a good balance change. I definitely am not. I'm gonna avoid buying those because I think they're largely a waste of money. But that makes that's gonna make the game a lot harder because you're not going to be able to stack as many upgrades. It's interesting. I wonder if they'll add item rooms. This is something I discussed with them in the interview. They were thinking they might add item rooms or rooms where items can be found, secret rooms, something like that. That would be nice. This is actually a great. This gun is a good counter to Skulltella. I forget this guy's name. But because of all the spiders he spams, like this was the one place where the crossbow was actually a shitty gun to have because it was so hard to take these guys out. But since they go down in one hit from anything, I think they only have like 1 HP wherever the game's coded. But this gun is really good for just spraying them down and getting rid of them. He said randomized bosses have been added, but this is still the default like first boss, so I'm wondering if I'm misunderstanding that part of the patch notes or if it didn't go through or something. Who knows? But we'll see if the second boss is the whale and go from there. But anyway, so far this is a very easy boss fight, as it should be with this gun, given how powerful it is for this boss. The other thing I like about the M14 is that you can stand so far back and do damage reliably. That's nice. I like being able to do damage from a long distance, which is why I like this. The other gun where the projectiles travel instantly is just the shotgun, and that obviously is much more effective at close range than at long range, so it's not quite as good. I like sniping. I like being able to do damage from a long distance. I forgot I wasn't using Gilead's gun for a second. I just like tried to charge up my gun, obviously without success. That was close. I managed to sneak through those bullets. That's a bomb guy. Luckily he was stuck under something. Not sure what his deal was. But so far feels very similar to the old game, but some small changes we've seen, but we'll see as the game goes on how superficial that similarity is. See, so I don't want to do the boss yet, obviously. We always want to find the shop first, similar to how in Isaac, unless you have a D6 or something, you just want to get to the item room, get all the items you can before you waste time fighting the boss and potentially lose health that you could have saved by being a little bit more powerful. And health is a precious resource in this game. I'd say as much or even more than Isaac a lot of the time, because it's fairly scarce. Looks like they rebalanced health drops though. I've been getting a lot more hearts than I was accustomed to in the last patch, and they had nerfed them previously, so it looks like they're fiddling with the balance, trying to not make the game too hard but also not too easy. It makes sense also with 2 new floors added that they would make the game a little bit easier, because obviously more floors makes the game substantially harder. Rum takes away health. I think that takes away 4 health, so we don't want to grab that. I don't think it does. It makes you do more damage, which is nice, but I'd prefer to get a health up before I did that. Instead, I'm going to buy scissors, which is the Steam sale of Paranautical Activity. It makes every item half price. Picking that up on the second floor is a big deal, because it's going to save us a lot of money in the long run and hopefully get us a more powerful build than we could have gotten otherwise. Similar now, if you find the Steam sale on the first floor, it's generally worth a pickup, but if you find it, you know, on the 5th floor, maybe not so much. Did that open the doors? Yeah, it did. Grab some money, as per usual. There's another thing, the horseshoe, that makes you get more drops as well. I find that has a really good synergy with with the scissors, and between the two of them, you'll basically never want for drops. That was close. Almost took damage to that explosion, but managed to get out of it. Just let those explode harmlessly on the ground and move onward. I'm gonna finish off this floor. It's not necessarily necessary. Oh man, took damage there for sure. It's not necessarily necessary, but it is good to get as much money as possible so we can buy more items. So I might as well clear this out, I'm thinking. I think that's the best way to play this game. It's tough to say though, because like especially with the amount of armor I have right now, I'm risking losing that for the money I'm gaining. And is that really worth it for the items I'll be able to buy with this money? Probably is my expectation, but you never know. I'd definitely like to pick up the lightning bolt. That would be worth a lot of health if I pick that up, because it increases movement speed, which is essential in games like this. Most important stat, in my opinion, is just being able to move quickly. Because, you know, you have to be able to dodge very precisely in games like these. The slower you move, the worse you're going to do by far, which is why I think Blubber is such a bad item. I've talked about this before. I talked about this in the interview, actually. That I think that Blubber is an objectively bad pickup. I wonder if they're thinking of rebalancing that. They were talking about that in the interview. Tough to say. Oh! That homed right in on me. I thought it was going to hit the this ledge right here. I was wrong. So there goes the Spirit Heart for not a whole lot of pickups, but, you know, could be the difference between picking up the Lightning Bolt or not, so I'm not going to complain too much. Lightning Bolt's going to be, I think, 200 at this point, so we can almost afford it. Getting the scissors this early is so good, man. That's going to give us really good chances on this run, I think. Though, again, with the health and bomb boxes taking up shop slots, it's probably going to be much harder to actually find items I want in the shop than it used to be. There are also a lot of shop items that I don't really feel are very good at all. Like the spring seems pretty poor to me. It's not a straight downgrade, but I'd say it's a side grade. You can jump higher, which is nice, but also it takes you much longer to jump because there's no way to like tap the jump button and go lower. You're just gonna jump the same amount every time. So you know, a side grade for what, like, I think it's 150. It's probably not worth it. I'd rather just stick with the free base. Oh man, this is a bad situation actually. Like, oh man. Okay, good. He was not able to hit me. He's gonna move into a new position to try. Finally got that moth down, that Lecter, which is going to help me out greatly. Oh, didn't know you were still alive. That was close. So, losing a lot of Spirit Hearts, actually, which is unfortunate, but I'm sure I'll get more. Not a huge deal. And we do, I think beating this game, like Isaac, is going to rely heavily on, you know, spiraling out of control with my upgrades, and getting more money is a big part of that. Because there are no free items, well, except for boss drops, but there's no, like, item room. Most of my upgrades I'm going to rely on shops for. Oh. That was close. Let's see here. Alright, I guess it's boss time. There's still the rum in there. I could easily afford it now. I'm not sure if it would be good or not. I think the rum would be a lot better if it increased movement speed as well as damage. But as it is, it's a lot of health gone for not a whole lot of bonus. But, it's tempting to take the blubber or take the rum. Get damage up with low speed. But every single time I've picked up blubber, it has really fucked me over. So I'm not particularly interested in that. Let's make sure these Lecters don't stay around because they are so effective at doing damage to me. I find it weird that a whale spawns moths. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. Man, took 2 damage at once. Oh no. The whale just ran through the wall. I'm still damaging him though, so that's good. But I actually heard about this glitch from the developers, that the whale sometimes just leaves the room I feel very lucky that I'm actually able to attack him. Hopefully they sort this glitch out soon, because this is pretty silly. But luckily we can still beat the boss. I'm gonna miss out on all the drops from him, but wait a minute. Oh, I have to kill the lectors that are behind the wall. Ah, that sucks. Worth noting that I've played this game probably 30 or 40 times, and this is the first time I've ever seen this. So don't take this as a damning portrayal of Paranautical Activity, but we are going to have to try that one more time. That sucks. Hey, I got the Trident! Oh, wow. You have to pick it back up? That's insane. Alright, let's see what is in the gift shop. So we can come back later. That is grenade launcher. I might, depending on how much I like this this weapon, I might come back for the grenade launcher. This seems up my alley though. It's like a javelin, so we can throw it and then we have to go pick it up after throwing it. And yeah, like I figured, it's a one-hit kill on probably everything except bosses, I would imagine. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, fuck. Get away from me. This is a weapon that is going to take a lot of practice, I feel. Oh, shit. Okay. So this is a super crossbow. Yeah, I'm digging it. I like this. It's gonna be tough in some rooms, and especially on some boss fights where you don't want to get close to the boss, but we'll see how much damage it does to bosses. And that'll really be the deciding factor. If it's shitty on bosses, then I can't really hang on to it. But, yeah. Get it back. Hit again. I don't know if this is really an upgrade or if I just really like the feeling of using it. But, oh shit. Oh, that sucks. Oh, come on. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn everything. That was so shitty. He killed himself to hurt me. Alright. Let's go ahead and move onward here. Oh, I'm stuck! I'm stuck under the stairs! Okay. Oh. Did that hurt me? Can't tell. But another suicide bomber. Little dark mage guy. Let's try out the boss. I'm really curious how this is gonna work. Yeah, I mean it does a lot of damage, but then you have to pick it back up. That was really quick though. I'm kind of a fan. Gotta say, come back! Ah, man. Killing lectors with this thing is a big pain in the ass. But I like it. And that was indeed a different level 1 boss than normal. So we can confirm that update. Get this back. I kinda would like it if it pierced, but I'm not sure if that would be good or not, because oh, come on. Because piercing would also make it go way farther, but it would be so cool to be able to skewer 2 enemies at once with it. I don't know. I don't know if that would be good or not. Oh shit. I've made a huge mistake. How the fuck am I gonna get my trident back? Oh god. Kill it! That was a lot of damage. Okay. Oh man. Those things. Okay, good. I was afraid those were gonna home back on me. Nope, that was a bad throw. And like one bad throw with this thing, you were in huge trouble. Alright. That was close. He was about to shoot at me and would have certainly done 2 damage to me. But I'm getting used to it. I dig the trident. I like it a lot. I still haven't seen the crossbow yet. I still feel like I would probably prefer the crossbow. Because while the crossbow is substantially less powerful, there isn't this gimmick where you have to then walk over to where your trident fell. Also, I'm really kind of shocked that they're bold enough to try something like this, because I would be Really surprised if there was no way to glitch out and lose your Trident at this point in the game. It would be kind of nice to get an unarmed attack when you don't have your Trident, so you could at least like fight your way through enemies to get to it if they surround it. But I don't know. Definitely high risk, high reward, which is my kind of item. I don't think I want the powder keg or the rum. It's tempting to just get the grenade launcher and the powder keg for extra damage on the grenade launcher, but I really want to play with this Trident some more. So this is fun as hell. Oh, shit. Oh, how did that miss? Oh, God. Get the Trident back. No. Oh, shit. Of course they blow up the exploding barrel. There we go. Seems like the Trident heavily encourages pretending it's a melee weapon, if that makes any sense. Like, if you get really close, then you just get it back right away. If you throw it, then you run the risk of losing it, which is an interesting balance. So, a lot of times, it's probably best to do that. Digging it. Oh, how did that not hit? Oh, shit. You know what I find kind of unsettling about the Trident is that when the music's off, you can tell that there's a sound effect for drawing it back that sounds a lot like a bow creaking. It's like, is that my arm? My arm's just creaking as I draw back this Trident? What is wrong with me? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, come on! It went right through the wing! Oh, gotta get it back! Don't hit me, homing tears! Tears. Homing shots, whatever. Oh, man. Taking damage. This is something that I'm going to need to practice with a lot. How did that not hit? Before it is a viable strategy for me. Oh, fuck. Okay, finally killed that Lecter. Let's go ahead and continue onward here. Fuck. I made a huge mistake. We're going to have to go up right next to this guy to get it back. Oh! Okay. Oh, man. It has so much arc. I gotta get used to that. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize this guy was still around. Okay. Hit it! Oh, so close. Yeah, so I think we can agree that at my skill level, the Trident makes the game substantially harder. But I would have to say it's also substantially more fun. Definitely gonna play with this every opportunity I get until I'm proficient with it. And it feels so badass every time you kill something, too. I love it. This is a good time. Paranautical Activity, I'm really surprised how quickly this game is coming along. By the way, it's on Desura. If you want to pick it up, I would highly recommend... Oh, there's the Crossbow. I definitely want to try this out. Anchor makes you fall faster, I think. I'm not sure what the utility of that is. Definitely going to pick up Spinach for some extra health. And let's try out this Crossbow a little bit, see how substantially nerfed it is. Oh, just jumped on top of that guy. That was a smart decision. He did do 2 damage to me. Oh, man, now every time I shoot, I'm like, oh, better go get my, oh, man. This doesn't kill Lecters in one hit anymore? Okay, they ruined the Crossbow. That's unfortunate. Anyway, I think that's enough for episode 1 of Let's Play Paranautical Activity. If you guys want to pick this game up for yourself, I'll leave a link to purchase it on Desura. Highly recommend it at this point. It's $6, and I think it's well worth the price at this point in development. It is a fully fleshed out roguelike. Well, maybe not fully fleshed out, but it's definitely getting there, and there are very frequent updates. Every 2 to 3 weeks, there's a new patch that adds a pretty astonishing amount of content. So, highly recommend that. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I'll see you guys next time.